What's going on, Bears? I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and as always, my name is Jalen Lee. I'm glad you guys finally let me back at the desk today, though. My mama said she missed me on Monday.
So she definitely didn't say that. But anyways, my name is Alicia Flores, and this is our last show before break, so make sure you're locked in and ready. Jalen, would you like to take it away?
You know what? I would love to. If you Bears have been around the University Center lately, you might have saw a table with some individuals scurrying a ruckus. But how'd you guys feel? Bear News reporter Aries Tuart answers that question.
The University of Northern Colorado is a school that celebrates diverse voices and perspectives. But after a political group named Turning Point USA showcased an offensive sign, some students are feeling upset regarding the group's presence on campus. This message hit close to home for many students, including second-year Sam Ortiz.
I identify as a trans woman, and so my roommate, who is a cis woman, Maddie McCroskey, she was texting me, asking me if I was alright, if I was in a safe place and stuff like that, in fear for my life.
Another student, Davian Harris, felt the impact on those who he shares this campus community with.
We're all here to learn and everything, and I feel like it's really harmful for people to learn harsh ideas or harmful ideas that affect people around them, like the immediate kind of vicinity.
For these students, this message fails to reflect the welcoming and accepting ideals they cherish at UNC.
This kind of behavior isn't acceptable on campus, and on a campus that believes in our diversity and our kind of equality, it just hurts to see something like that.
These students took this hurt and turned it into action. Many students took to social media and urged their fellow Bears to turn directly to university officials in order to make their voices heard.
I just hope the school, moving forward, is more aware of what's going on campus and making sure that hate speech isn't being tolerated.
In the face of adversity and in the heat surrounding these harmful words, these students are using their voices to make the change they want to see.
Thank you, Aries, for hearing our Bears out.
JBS plant union workers will be going on strike next Monday morning. The president of the labor union, Kim Cordova, and workers say that JBS has committed unfair labor practices, proposed inadequate wage increases, and has even charged its workers for replacement gear. The company says that the policy has always been the same. Wages have increased, and workers only pay for gear that has been lost or damaged. This will be the first strike at the plant and can threaten the prices of ground beef.
On the topic of frustrations around town, students, you might have noticed that the price to fill up your car has gone up a little bit. Well, you're not alone. Gas prices around the country have raised significantly since the start of the new year. A AAA survey found that just in the southern part of Colorado, prices have climbed nearly 60 cents a gallon in the last week. Now, as far as it goes for why these prices are so high, there's a couple factors. The current war and global tensions have made gas and oil more expensive for the U.S. Not only that, but spring break is around the corner. So for those long trips that families are getting ready to make, just means that there's a higher demand for gas. The average right now for Colorado sits at $3.57 a gallon, but if you're looking to save some money, keep an eye on whether or not your gas station has a rewards program. After all, every cent counts out there. So Bears, make sure you adjust that budget to keep yourself moving.
And even if you have gas in your car, there might be more you need to worry about. Bear News reporter Maya Oakley went out on campus to check it out.
UNC has a never-ending construction to-do list. The newest addition to their list are the planters on the crosswalk between Ross Hall and the campus commons that were struck by a drunk driver. 2 of the planters were destroyed. This was startling for pedestrians.
Everyone walks here. It's a crazy, populated area.
Tons of cars and students are constantly passing through. Even though classes weren't in session when this happened, it still could have injured many people.
It's scary to think about it. I could have been walking, home or to, UC, and I could have been hit.
No one was hurt, and the driver was charged with the DUI, but we don't know when the damage will be repaired. Reporting for Bear News, I'm Maya Oakley.
Thanks, Maya. I'm glad to hear that no one was hurt. So, Jalen, how are you doing with midterms this week?
Actually, I'm pretty much all online for classes, so I don't really have any midterms. So yeah, I'm chilling right now.
Well, must be nice. But Bear News reporter Rowan Nicodemius is here to share some tips to make midterm week even better.
Hey there, Bears. Midterms got you stressed out? Still figuring out the best way to study? Come on, let's go into Michener Library and figure out the best way to study together.
Go over your professor's lectures. If they do have lectures, the lecture slides, lecture videos, however they give you their material. You're going to take bullet point notes about all of the key and core topics.
No computer at home? Come use a free one and type out all the pages your heart desires.
Definitely flashcards, color-coded flashcards. Go through them every time before I go to bed, that way I'm thinking about it at night.
Need to clear your mind? Pick up a book and let it roam free. Need a caffeine boost? Come on over to Bear's Coffee Shop and get all the energy you need. And make sure you use the printer for all your study guide needs.
And this is Rowan Nicodemus with Bear News.
Wow, thanks, Rowan. I might need to go over to the library to take my exam tomorrow.
You should. And while you're there, you should also try and stop at the coffee shop. And thank you, Rowan, for all the tips and tricks to help us for midterms. Well, Alicia, when was the last time you had a night out?
Honestly, it's been quite a bit, but I never really go because I can never find a ride.
I know the struggles. Well, I know someone that can give you a nice ride. UNC has recently teamed up with Uber and No DUI, No Code to help Bears get home safe. From March 14th through the 22nd, students can use code SPRINGBREAKBEARS26 for discounted rides.
Speaking of spring break, Jalen, do you have any plans next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out to Kansas for a little bit just to go see what's going on over there, but other than that, nothing else. What about you?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this time to relax and collect my thoughts, you know?
Yeah, get a time away and just relax. I get it, I understand.
Right, but anyways, we won't see you guys this Monday.
We'll actually be back the following week after spring break, so stay safe and have fun.
Bye.